followed the rules, paid my dues, and crushed shit in corporate America. Then freedom became all that mattered. What's poppin', tribe? It is Casey Ariel coming at you live with another installment of Free Black Girls. So let me give some clarification for those who are accustomed to me coming through with That Casey Richardson Show every Friday. I want you all to know that I'm not completely pivoting or changing my mind, etc. But I want to be very, very, very clear about who this space is for, who this space is meant to uplift, who this space will always have a seat for to come onto the show and share your stories of bridging yourself to freedom, right? Sharing your stories of sustaining freedom, right? And quite frankly, sharing your stories of helping other Black women get to freedom as well. So the new name of this show is Free Black Girls Podcast, where we having dope ass conversations with Black women who have chosen to put themselves first at all costs and live the life of their dreams. I want to welcome all of you who are tuned in. I want to use this Friday to orient you to the new style of this show because I want it to be real, man. I want it to be raw. I want it to be an approachable space where people can be themselves and have a good time. So first thing I need y'all to do, I hope y'all are listening. First thing I need y'all to do is mark your calendars. Tell Alexa to remind you that every single Friday, Free Black Girls Podcast will be live. What's up, y'all that are tuned in on Facebook? What's up, y'all that are watching from Twitter? What's up, YouTube family? I see you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share a real space with you. For those who don't know, I'm based in Africa. I am streaming live right now from Cape Town, South Africa. I've been here since February of 2021, right? And I bridged myself to freedom first intentionally because I wanted to put some skin in the game to show that it is possible for Black women, right? It is absolutely possible for Black women. Appreciate that. And I dedicate my entire life to creating, protecting, and holding perpetual space for Black women to thrive in. So I'm the founder and CEO of Blaze Group LLC. If you're not already following us on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, please do pull up because there is absolute space for you, sis. And with that organization, I provide Black female entrepreneurs with access to courses, capital, and community on a perpetual basis, man. Membership is free if you want to join the Blaze Women's Network. But I do a few other things too. I published a book. I published that book 2 years ago. I just celebrated the anniversary of that. Super dope. But it's called Pain Unseen, The Truths That Lie Beneath My Strength. And that story, quite frankly, sheds an honest light on my experience with losing my mother. She was murdered when I was 1. My experience with abruptly ending a 10-year relationship with my ex-husband and experiencing domestic violence and starting my life over and going to therapy for the first time and trying to be one and done and realizing that it is critical for me to accept my humanness, right? And embrace fragility if I'm truly going to be free, right? To not carry the world on my back and suffer in silence, right? To not carry resentment in my heart for family members and not let them know, right, how I honestly feel, giving them the opportunity to share loads with me, right? And love me the way that I need to be loved, right? and a few other things. So definitely check that out if you have not already. Big ups to everybody who's read that book. I do have a community following on Instagram under Pain Unseen Memoirs. About 1,300 of us over there that kick it. So pull up if you would like to. What else? I am a lover. I'm recently engaged to a beautiful, beautiful man in Seoul who is from Tanzania. Jitaika is his name, and he is a force, man. So incredibly happy and so in love and so on cloud nine. We got engaged as the clock struck 12 when 2022 came in. Big up to love, big up to Black love. But then last but not least, I am the host, the creator of this podcast space. So let me tell you how I will be highlighting your stories, man. So even with this stream, right, you'll see this link down at the bottom, and you can tune in, right, to my show live every single Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. You can tune into it every single Friday at 3 p.m. from the comfort of your social media platform of choice. I'm showing up on YouTube. I'm showing up on Twitter. I'm showing up on Instagram. I'm showing up on all the things, man. This particular Riverside FM platform. But if you hit the link, you will actually be able to call into any show live. And I love that, right? Because I want your questions. I want your feedback. I want your commentary. I want your face to pop up on the screen. We family over here. Nothing's off limits. Again, these are dope ass conversations between Black women, Black girls who have chosen freedom at all costs. So pull up anytime. And I'll also have guests. I'll be welcoming some guests next week. My guest is actually a senior in college. She is currently a senior at my alma mater, University of South Carolina, Stand Up, USC. She's so dope. She's my mentee, and she is a force that will emerge more and more in the world. So I'm excited to have her. And every week following, right, it's going to be some super dope guests. We're going to play some dope games. They will not be prepped for the stuff that happens. So I'm going to keep it real fun. And I'm going to keep them on their toes. But it's going to be so fire. So I wanted to pop in and get you all oriented to the new format of the show, which is a lot more free flow. Emphasis on the word free, man. Nothing is edited. You're seeing the live, real reactions, real stories, real reflections. Real voices even, right? Because a lot of times, and this is not for everybody, but a lot of the women that I run with, man, we've spent so much of our lives code switching for somebody else, man. Code switching to be accepted and valued in corporate America, right? Code switching when we walk into pretentious environments, when we really want to let our hair down, right? And be real about our pains and anxieties, but we got to pay the price of admission for certain circles, man. Code switching, sometimes even in church, man, right? Code switching for our family even, right? And acting like we down with certain things that we not down with, and okay with toxic traditions and customs and behaviors that we just not cool with, right? So this will be a space, a perpetual space where we can pull up and be real, and the power of that is it's gonna free somebody else. It's gonna give people vocabulary, right? To speak and move differently in the world. People are gonna be connected from this. I believe that lives will be forever changed. So Free Black Girls Podcast, FBG, stand up. If you're listening to me right now, I believe you're in the tribe. So definitely follow us on all social media platforms, especially Instagram. Instagram has a link for you to be a guest, a formal guest on my show. If you want to do that, I want you to do that. So definitely follow on Instagram and schedule your time to pull up. Twitter, same thing. We have a profile there. We're streaming there live every Friday. And register to pull up if you want to, right? But it's family time. I love y'all for real. I'll definitely be seeing you every single Friday. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this new format because we deserve, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Have a beautiful weekend. I dare you to live the life of your dreams while you're in the land of the living, man. And if there's anything I can do to help bridge you to freedom, please definitely hit me up. Love and light to you. That's all I got. Y'all take care of yourself. Love yourself. And definitely free yourself. Peace. Blaze Business Intensive is the 6-week business management course for Black women. Enroll today by going to blazebusinessintensive.com.